Hi, I'm USS Yehuda Yahya. I'm here just to explain a bit more about my project, my final major project which I've been working on. My final major project is an intelligent braking system, artificial intelligent braking system. Basically, this system will be replacing, all the brakes, how they function and how they work. This will replace them. But what I have done so far to be able to illustrate what the project is doing, I have come a long way with Unity. While it's a very short time that I had to put together a simulation, which I'll take you through along later on. But for now, I made this software through Unity, a little illustration that simulates basically what the brakes are capable of doing. And I will explain everything where we go through my experiments, my research, as well as where we'll be taking the project go to, and also what I've actually gained while I was on this course. So with that, let me take you through all my illustrations of my research and constraints, and basically where I'll be taking the project to. And we'll see you then on the next clip.
Experiments. I was working on this. It's a cube, two cubes put together, and here this was supposed to be the dual induction motor drive shaft. Basically two motors, but this is in the inside. So let's move on. Great, then that evolved to this one with one slider. The slider is actually takes presence of a signal coming from the PCSIM. That's basically what it does, right? And okay, now we got the next one. From that stage it evolved to this. All it is two buttons operate this up down button, and then there's the sliders. So with an up down button, they also relate the same relation as the PCSIM, and also the controller inside will send signals to this, so it equalizes how it works. So with this, if you look at that, that's the up button, and this will be the down button that I'm operating now. And then the only thing I have is the bearings on here. When you do this, something either wrong with the code, or something either wrong with the adjustment on Unity themselves. So this is something else I need to look at, and I'll look at that as soon as I go back to this project. It's just basically simulating the motors, and on here is one motor, the red one, and the other one is the blue. So what they're doing, they oppose each other to be able to make this brake. One is in brake, one is in drive. Just basically what it is doing, the power brake controlling. Okay, let me move on to the next one. Okay, right now on this one we have all the 4 wheels with 4 motors here. 4 motors make 8, so these are also 8 signals that will be operating into the whole system. With that, I will take you through to the next one. Let's move to the next one. Okay, on this one it's the same thing, just it's got now 4 signal, 2 wheels, but basically with no motors at the back of them, but basically it's a similar thing, and 4 signals for 2 wheels is what will be operated by the PCSIM and DIMDS, which is the dual induction motor drive shaft. With that, let's move on to the next one. Okay, this part of the experiment gives you, the overview of what the car actually does. Let's swap this so we are moving into a different car. On here, the car is driving. As you can see on the overlay over here, showing the signals. Now with these signals is what actually gives the power and the control of these motors and what they do, and it's all part of the program, which also what the AI will be working with some narrow intelligence to start off with. Then we go general, then we go super artificial intelligence. That's how we're gonna go about this sort of information we'll be working with this artificial intelligence. With that, let's move on to this is actually the final, because this will be the final product. This I took from the Unity assets and I just polished it up, done a few things to it so it looks good. With that, let me move on to the next one. This is all my experiments. Now I'll go down into the research and then we talk a bit about the research, but most of the stuff I'll put in depth on the website, on my blog. Yep, let's move on. Okay, let's talk a bit about this research. This is 2 motors on the DIMDS. Okay, what happens is these 2 motors will oppose each other and then cause force to actually put this shaft to a hold. Now on here we have what they call the battery tray, and these are energy sort of charging capacitors. And what they do is they keep this charged up to be able to maintain the voltage they need to basically drive the inverters, the IGBTs and all that, so that they can work together. But they also charge the batteries in the same sense, so that what happens with these batteries, if these ever have to fail, these feed back into them, so they keep that balance. If you understand where we're coming from with this, it uses AI, something called pandas, data, and collects it, and it's something on narrow intelligence. We start off with narrow intelligence is what we're going to start off with, and then we keep on to the next artificial intelligence, like I mentioned earlier, until we get to super intelligent with this system. So with that, we then move on to our next part of it, because here we've got I've already explained about these motors and that, so how the data will be working with frequencies, how to operate them, how they work through transistors, and how they get to switch. This you have to get more information on my blog. For now, I'll stop here and go to our next part of it, of this slide. Focus. Project focus, right? We start with analysis. Analysis includes all the problems that you solve within this area. Then when you come to this point here, where the line is, that's where you begin your focus now. You focus on the synthesis of the solution to come to a focal point of what direction you're taking in the project. Now, my project took something like this. See, something like that. And then it went down there. Also, the other end was just like that. You see. Now, that is really a big problem. The way the project went. I understand why, it's because there's so much, involvement in many different systems that are involved in this project, that I ended up at this point here. Just when I go here, this is when I said, okay, Unity is the solution for simulation. That's basically what happened here. With that, then, that's where everything went. Am I taking this project to? I'm going to take it further studies with PhD. And what did I learn from here? Bluetooth, marketing, game engine and simulations, and also I've learned a great deal of linking software with hardware. With that, there is about the marketing. you know, it's, you know, I learned how to squeeze like 10 minutes into, you know, like 1 minute. This was done by, you know, you got 10 minutes and you only got this person for only 1 minute. That's why you squeeze everything into 1 minute. That sort of thing is what I learned, which is very good. Then some stuff like Twilio and many other stuff. Can't name them all here, but it's a great learning